I actually don't think so. I think they have a lot of different ways they could look off of this. I'm curious to see if we ever see a return of the Kennen into the Gnar match. I remember quite a few years ago when Gnar was quite popular. Check this out. This is a tough spot for Hirit. He's got an extra range minion, and he's going to find Gilius.
Flash in from Gilius, jump away from Hirit. Hirit does still have his splash. Flash in from Broken Blade, looking for the chase. The spear connects, and Gilius,
without having any jungle support, because now there will be that objective trade in the Infernal.
Razzle getting the first dragon of the game. Infernal get ahead, and they're looking to get further ahead as they dive Hirit in the top lane. Gilius jumps in with the stun. Hirit tries to hop away. He lands one bounce. Gilius might go down to the tower here. Just about survives, but Hirit takes him out. And now Broken Blade's on the chase. Hirit with a good escape and a 2v1. And Neon is now on the receiving end. Undertow comes out. Vander dashing forward. Neon's already flashed. One more Undertow should spell the death of a KaiSser. Vander secures it. And limits, because that's how this game is going to be defined from here on out. Can Schalke get Broken Blade far enough ahead that he can win as Vander jumps in? Neon caught out just a little bit, able to survive. As we see the rest of Schalke retreating into their own jungle. Misfits brought all 5 players up here for a little bit of a Barney, and they will force Schalke away from the Rift Herald. But yes, I want to track if Broken Blade can extend that lead in the top lane, and if we see Kobe extending that lead in the bottom lane.
Yeah, well, it may be hard for Broken Blade to continue to do a lot, because it does feel like after, you know, level 6 is reached for GP, usually you try to play cross-map and utilize that global ultimate. Of course, they used it initially to try and set up that dive and fully push out the minion wave. And in the 1v1, he will definitely be having the time of his life. But now there's a Rift Herald over to Misfits. They've been, you know, slowly procuring a lot of these objectives, and they'll be able to use that to find some more gold and continue padding their own pockets here. And Schalke, they're going to have to go back to the drawing board just a little bit, because after so much pressure on the top side, now this Gnar have played with steel caps, it becomes much harder to actually shut him down. So you can see Gilius and Limit, their job now is to team up and look to attack mid or potentially this bot lane if Vander leaves Kabe's side.
For the moment, they're just gaining control over this bottom side river. Mountain Drake up in a minute's time. Will only be the second dragon of the game, so neither team needs it to really get that stack going. But Misfits can keep the game on a little bit of a timer if they take it. You know, you're looking at a 21-minute, 22-minute Soul, and it's either going to be Ocean or Cloud. So we could see Schalke having to fight around those 3rd or 4th dragons pretty darn soon.
Yeah, and as far as, you know, looking forward in this game goes, I do like a lot of the options Schalke have in terms of playing the side lane, already with the GP out to a good edge, but also Echo into a side lane, having multiple globals to back up any sort of 1v1, whether that's Gilius flying in with his ulti or Broken Blade using the Cannon Barrage to help out Abadage. You do have a lot of these good tools at their disposal, so making sure they're at least even with their 1v1 counterparts, or at best ahead, as Broken Blade's been able to do a nice job of, will always give them that option to play for towers in the side lane, play for pressure, which they can then convert into attacks, you know, on Misfits, you know, around the map.
You could see Gilius spending a little bit of time down towards the bottom lane, trying to find an attack onto Misfits. He was looking for that Grand Starfall. Magnet, the Storm is now available for Limit. Neon has the Killer Instinct, and you can see Limit diving in. But the problem is, you've still got Featherstorm here for Kobe. He's got the flash, he's got the heal, he's looking to get out, and he manages to do it just for the moment. Neon going in, but he's quickness charmed. Comet Storm coming out as well, as here goes the big fight. 4v4 in the bottom lane. Hirit is the first to fall. Limit coming in as well. Schalke brought all 5 players down towards the bottom, and Vander eats a parlay to the rear and gets killed. Now Razork underneath the tower, tries to pop the ultimate, but you can't escape a 5v1. Schalke pull the trigger in the bottom lane and get 3 quick kills. Just in a 1v3. Rift charges forward. Razork just needs a couple more auto attacks to take it. First tower of the game is Razork. Abadage is going to dive back in into getting Broken Blade ahead. We've got 2.5 minutes before the Cloud Dragon is up. Schalke playing on Kobe and Bandit. They're being given this tower. Like, it's fine. Broken Blade doesn't need to get close to this.
Yeah, it's interesting you bring up the scaling with
down this tower. Their gold lead will extend to about 1,700 or so, and that's one dedicated tank, and you don't really have that way to get into this area of darkness.
Yeah, and I like how Schalke played that around the Drake very patiently. They always, you know, every 30-second timers on the waves in mid lane, get priority, then consider the Drake. Well, the first time they didn't feel super great because Misfits had a couple people pushed down towards the bot side, so they say, slow it down, play for the next wave, then Vision, then Drake, secured. Misfits say, we don't want to contest that at all. 3 items that give you a whole lot of threat over a side lane. Well, Gilius, he's looking to just jump on in here.
Grand Starfall coming in. Gilius locks up 3. Vander's going to try and flash away BTO in the middle of them all, and BTO's already got the kill. Neon coming in from the side as well, and Limit is in the midst of this fight. Limit, it was almost down. You can see a double cook for Razork as Abbedagge and Broken Blade join the fray. 3v3, Razork trying to step forward. Abbedagge, oh, the blade caller not quite enough to kill off Limit. Cobby still very healthy. Razork flashing in, Gorjinka trying to heal. Cobby comes back in, but they weren't quite on the same page. Cobby flashes forward, and Broken Blade will fall. Limit almost goes down as well as Abbedagge is now the new target. Here it gnaws out. The chase is on, but Abbedagge has all of that extra movement speed. And looking at the top lane, trying to fight off Abbedagge, but Abbedagge does still have the chrono shift to break back if he needs to. Teleport's coming into the top lane. Vander's getting chased away. Blast Cone will keep him safe for now. There's no turret in that top lane, and Neon just dives straight in. The attract KaiSser combo.
Oh, not the TP again,
TP comes in from Hirit, and he goes straight into Mininar. No rage bar, nothing available. And Hirit TPs into his demise. Abbedagge still on the chase. VTO overstepped, and VTO will be taken out underneath the tower.
That was just so good by Schalke. This one's going to Schalke. They're right back in the lead by a long from the Gnar. He pops into Mini as well, immediately coming out of Mega. That's just unlucky. And then Abbedagge with the brilliant setup.
I believe in that 1v1 matchup, as Schalke perhaps look for a fight. Bandit going in with the quickness, but the Magnet Storm keeps them all locked in place. Now Limit will die. The rest of Misfits can't really chase any further. TP coming in from Abbedagge. Ragnarok has been
just
used.
Ults back to bot lane.
Yep, and just dives all the way back.
Yeah, just back into the split push, right? He's got the Baron buff, you'll love to see it. Gilius has to flash away here, but he should be A-okay. So off that play, Schalke still get that turret in the bot lane, but Misfits with a good attack, slowing down the Baron. It's just going to be that turret. He's been trying really hard. Again, I like the theory. He does a lot of damage, has some CC, but here we go, Misfits.
Vander once again going in with the charm. Limit buffered out his W there with the crash down. Broken Blade not in this fight right now. VTO looking for the knockback on Abbedagge, but Abbedagge does have the ultimate to get himself out if he needs.
Misfits trying to find the fight there. Of course, Broken Blade, he was pushing minions in the mid lane, so like, hey, if we can find the snap pick, like we did on Limit earlier, when that Baron was active, we can fight without Broken Blade. Here we go, one shot.
Imagine if he had Flash. He almost kills Cobby, though. Death's Daughter. Holy moly, that's a lot of damage. Neon dives into the backline. Cobby flashes away. Limit going in, and Abbedagge at the perfect flank at the perfect time to guide into the backline of Misfits. That's one for Neon. He's on a killing spree. The Gold Drinker not enough. Limit will go down as VTO gets a kill. Hirit trying to clean this one up. He's got VTO next to him, but they can't quite get in. Hirit, oh, he only nars the minions. What did they do to you, man? Pay for it with your life. Hirit taken out as Schalke push forward.
I've just been so impressed by the individual play from Schalke in this game. Like, the initial team fight is not working for them, but then, again, a huge parallel convergence on the flank there from Abbedagge. It is just a beautiful thing to watch. Give them champions with high agency, and they are going to show up. Schalke's looking legit.
They really are, and I think a lot of people... Baron is obviously a better objective at the time, and now they have 20 seconds on the next one. So they can bring one person that can match up into either Broken Blade or into Abbedagge. VTO, the only guy who's really farmed enough.
Advantage. And by moving towards the wait a second limit, here we go.
It's overstepped just a little bit here because the chase is on. Razork trying to do what he can with the Gold Drinker. Here's the Grand Starfall, and is what you talked about, Ender. Schalke can all dive bomb in as soon as they catch one of you. Abbedagge dives onto the back line. He tries to get Vander with the rocket bet. He'll be able to secure the kill, and Schalke pick up 3 quick kills. And now Misfits, 2 men left alive to try and defend against the oncoming storm that is Schalke.
Schalke were waiting for an objective. They were waiting for Misfits to make a mistake, and they pounce immediately, just like they have this entire game. Do they have the minions though? A wave is here in the middle lane. Cobby and VTO just try and push it away.
Who cares about minions when you can dive the enemy mid lane? Abbedagge jumps forward, jumps back with the chrono break, and there's only Cobby left alive. One man standing against the army that is the Royal Blues. Schalke, 4 games in a row, their best record since spring 2019. Schalke clean it up on the fountain and go 5-2.
Schalke, what a bounce back after week 1. Maybe a little disappointing then, but ever since the
The only problem is it's it's not much mixed damage for the top jungle, so it makes it so Shigenda on this Gragas can build full armor, won't have to worry about the Azir until 2 or 3 items, but it is going to be a Gragas faster. Now that means that Elyoya is already leveled up, so Skeens is looking for something on this top wave. He might think that Elyoya is around, so I think he's here to cover.
Good damage coming in for Armut, the flash out from Sagenda. Now retreating, Sagenda just waiting. He needs a little bit more mana. Good auto coming in there for the Deathbringer stance. Armut staying healthy, but Skeen's going to be the flash in. The dash out of safety, not nearly enough. A solid kill.
Trade for the dragon on the bot side, where Elyoya did path down towards.
So Mad Lions will get something back, but already I like what we're seeing from Vitality in this game. Yesterday for Skeens, it was an absolute...
Really hard with players like Odoamne. Their bot lane going too aggressive and falling behind. As we see an engaging bot, the Pantheon ult comes in.
Coming in, Carzzy now on the retreat. KaiSser flashing out to safety. They're going to focus the Nautilus. He's looking for a hook into the wall potentially, but there's nothing nearby for him to grab, and that's going to be another kill picked on the top side of the map, setting up for a potential dive here on Sagenda. Now the Pantheon's on the way, but he has no ultimate. Important to note, Melitza has no TP, but Mad Lions very brilliantly ganking the only available remaining teleport. Sagenda is going to get knocked down. 3 members
TP in the first place, so Armut does go back bot, tries to contest, and Vitality pick up a really good Herald, just playing around their tempo.
Oh, but the knockback under the tower, that's massive. Melitza in trouble, the flash out to safety. No one else in the area. Humanoid going to try to commit to the play. Melitza going for the sidestep. That's the base rush proc. He's now running for the hills. The Sand Soldier's just not quite enough range. Melitza has no business surviving there, but here comes the Pantheon. Here comes the leap in, the stun, the knockback. Skeens with the follow-up and the punish now. Burst out this Mad Lions bottom lane as they get more and more utility in their kits. That said, LeBron is going to try again. He potentially has a setup here. Carzzy now stepping back. Good shield to come in. KaiSser going to be in trouble though. 3-man charm, the knockback. KaiSser trying to run to the hills, but he is surely set to fall. Will get taken down. Oh, Yoya on the way in. Carzzy potentially in trouble with the TP now being used. That's the TP advantage coming in from Sagenda. They're going to be committed to the top side of the map. Carzzy has to retreat. If he sticks around, he's dead. That's the Herald used as well. This is so good from the side of Vitality.
Dracos is exactly what happens. He tried to turn the fight. The TP comes in. The Herald comes down. Yes, they won't get this tower, but so much gold goes onto Comp. So much gold goes onto Skeens. And that's exactly what you need to... Hang on, I think Mad Lions might contest this. They have no TP on Humanoid, though, so it is going to be a 4v4 no matter what happens.
No ult. The flash to the side. Oh, you're just going to walk in and take that one. Wow, a bit of questionable there. They're going to get the kill in the meantime. Vitality's still feeling pretty healthy. Infernal Chains is going to pull back Skeens, but now Armut's in the middle of the entire team. He's just getting burned down. Gore Drinker, big healing coming in.
Strong points. So this top tower we saw get heralded earlier is going to get taken down for Comp. Should get first tower of the game. And Shigenda is essentially a TP bot, a frontliner, and a wave clear bot. And Milika's just sitting in mid lane, waiting for Mad Lions.
Few experiences. We're going to hold that thought as Humanoid has to flash out to safety. Carzzy now chasing a little bit here. Skeens in the area. TP now burned. Mad Lions clearly ready for a fight. Is Olaf now unstoppable? Labrov running for the hills. True damage going to come through. Labrov is just going to get taken down, but what else?
The core items of any support, AP, Enchantress these days, and Ivern too. But Humanoid, match the bot lane into Humanoid. We can dive them. Another TP comes in.
Humanoid set to go down the sliding glide though. Now going to get stunned up. The pushback doesn't quite catch Comp. A clean sidestep from Comp means Humanoid goes down there.
So Mad Lions can decide to contest, but Armut's going for this top wave. Basically spells out that he has no TP. He's going to go for top tower. Let's drop Dragon.
And this slows the soul point win condition. It is only a cloud waiting on the flank, but he is on vision.
It's going to be a fight. 5K
getting lower. They do not want to put him in a position to get soul point. Melitza ready. Keep your eye on that Syndra cooldown. Keep your eye on Comp as well. He has the flash, but he does not have the ultimate up and available. Last time, Elyoya walked leisurely into the pit and took the dragon away from the side of Vitality. Will he do it again? That's the hook to kick things off. Melitza buying a bit of space with the Scatter of the Weak, but that's a major cooldown gone. Dragon Armut still buying space in the meantime. Skeens manages to get that one. The 50-50, he's going to win out. He has to flash to retreat, but it's Armut on the flank. Now they're going to look to extend the play. A quick dash out from the Pantheon. That means he dodges the charm, but he'll still go down. Eyes on Armut. He is the one with all the gold, barreling through this team. Carzzy unkillable. Support dropping. Armut looking for the follow-up on the Comp. The flash forward to finish. The shutdown, and Melitza might just be next on the menu. Mad Lions taking the fight. They may not get the dragon, but they've got mid lane priority, and they are set to break this tier 1.
Yeah, they're definitely going to get this mid tier 1. There's no Baron up yet, so Mad Lions want to look for more kills. They want to look for more resources. Shigenda has the in the flash, and I think Mad Lions won that fight all based off Armut's positioning. They get the tier 1, and look at goals from this single team fight alone.
And the thing that we have to appreciate about these fights is that it's not easy for Vitality to play
zone control with the Olaf axes, the Aatrox swinging around, Azir's hitting everyone. You've got the Seraphine popping ult, all these things, so they have so much to look out for. As KaiSser gets caught, he has no flash.
Good snare, good CC, good follow-up. Now the charm to go through. Seraphine definitely looking strong as Olaf is the backup that they needed. Mad Lions looking for the punish here. Skeens definitely in no man's land. Vitality take a losing exchange, and Baron now on the cards for the Mad Lions.
That's definitely Baron there, Dracos. You've got Azir with 2 items. You can start this Baron. There's no smite on the side of Vitality. The only real smite steal you have here is Syndra's combo, so they want to contest this a little bit. Maybe there's a world where they could combo it together. The problem is Mad Lions can just turn on you. Look at Armut.
On the flank, good damage now coming in. Sagenda going to be in trouble. He's running for the hills. Melitza doing no damage to this Aatrox. Only 50% HP at the end of the day. Mad Lions can turn right back on this objective. Maybe Melitza with a bit more damage can start to just sway, but they have to commit for this. Labrov is coming. Jungle's still 9 seconds away. Ult is available for Pantheon, but it's probably going to be too little too late. Keep in mind, it's a 20-minute Baron with no AD carry. It's still a slow process overall.
Yeah, KaiSser's looking for the engager, trying to turn this. I think Mad Lions have spent so much time on this that Skeens can ult in if he wants, but Vitality are gonna back off here and Mad Lions get a free Baron. I mean, that was just so well played around the Nash. They had full vision control, they kept turning, and yeah, I think Vitality tried to contest, but they just walked up way too far. I mean, KaiSser can always turn with these hooks.
And again, Kadril, 2K gold lead for Vitality 5 minutes ago. It's
Third one up. But Mad Lions' siege comp is so good. They have so much healing shields. They have good pick-off with engages with Nautilus Hook, and I think Humanoid can just hit these towers for free.
We have a stat.
Move towards the bot, rotate down, and force Vitality off this tower here. As Armwood can dive on here, he has so much healing.
Damage now coming in to get it, just going to get deleted. Has a bit of healing to keep him safe, though. Now maybe the turn coming in for Skeens. Skeens going to leap forward. He's got the Aegis installed to block any fallout damage. He's still tunned, and he is going to get taken down, but Mad Lions holding on. So far, just the 1-for-1 support for jungle, but a positive trade for Mad Lions, because that cannon creep is still just railing on the bot lane tower.
Yeah, Mad Lions are just tanking the tower in the fight. You know, the tower was part of Vitality's comp. It was a 6 versus 5, but Mad Lions is so strong, so many shields. The Sterax didn't even pop on either of the carries of Mad Lions, which is the 2 bruisers, and Armwood didn't have flash for that fight. I think if he had flash, he could have gone way deeper and Vitality would have lost the fight even harder, but luckily for them, he didn't have flash. He does have it now. They do pick up the 3rd dragon here, so Mad Lions looking super good in this late game.
Definitely are. Kadril. And credit to Armwood, because while the Gragas was...
It wasn't me pressing anything.
No. It's they just took it off. It's good. Vedius has appeared from the darkness as his Nocturne main. Could just be the final siege now coming in for Mad Lions. Skeens throwing down a spear, but you can see Vitality don't even feel comfortable enough to approach. There's no single target for them to hit. Seraphine has cooldowns up and available, and that means that all of Mad Lions are staying full health. And it's not like Vitality aren't throwing out poke, but again, might have to throw out a few more barrels if he wants to survive in this one. Mad Lions now going to break the inhibitor. Sidestep on the Q coming in there from Armwood. They're going to back off. Find them in the choke. Looks like they are going to be able to escape here. Rob waiting. The rest of the team now stepping back. Armwood can actually overextend. That's the single target, but no! Look at that coming through. I don't even think he's used the Gore Drinker yet, and he's still so healthy. Moonstone, Renewer, Carzzy with the follow-up. Are you kidding me? Healing might need a bit of a nerf. Labrov with the double kill coming through. There are no cooldowns left for Vitality. There might be 3 members left, but they might as well be dead in the water. Mad Lions pushing into the base. They're ready to end this game.
Yeah, Mad Lions just grouping up there. I just said it. You can't get through this front line of Mad Lions. You said it right. Armwood didn't even use the Gore Drinker there. Oh, it looks like he did towards the end of the fight, but it did come off cooldown anyway, so you can see Vitality invested all their single target damage into Armwood, and not even that could take him past 70% with a 3000 shield anyway, so Mad Lions looking for some fountain dives here, padding some KDA. They do end the game, and I think that they covered all their weak spots by just grouping up.
Yeah,
That I would say is the best way to put it. But the Gnar last pick, we saw it from White Knight earlier, yesterday I believe. He was popping off. I do think Cannon is good into the Gnar. Historically, it's almost like a counter pick. You saw it in like Siege Champions. Not really seen the meta too much.
but of course, before they can even realistically use the composition, we have to keep our eye on the laning phase. That's going to be a hook into the level 1, but keep in mind, Inspired is on the way. This is a level 3 Promise Q, definitely overstepping, but maybe they can finish off Trimby to get it started. But that's so much damage coming in. That's the Dark Harvest is now reset for Inspired as well. Big chunk out of Jeskla. And this is about as bad as it could go. The Flash already burned.
Was looking for some kind of gank, does get spotted out by the ward from Trimby, and they do have to stick around here. Trimby no flash.
No ignite. The hook is going to connect. Trimby now going to be in trouble. Zanzara moving in, going to go for the crystal, going to get the follow, but that's the kill back in return. Good 1-for-1 for Trimby, and Kadril, we might not even get to think about allow him to shove out that wave. No TP available for Nuke Duck. He has just ticked over to level 6. Is Walmay's continuing to poke here. Not sure when his level 6 comes in. Should just be a few more creeps.
And while Zandra's hovering around this bot side, Inspired is free farming, but they do land the hook. No flash on
Trimby
Trimby.
over and over again. Promise Q just can't miss. This Blitzcrank is an easy target for him. Jeskla manages to make it out as well and
Get trimmed out, and the wave will be fine. So Zanzar has flash. They do land the stun.
Flash immediately going to get the ult to follow up. Nuke Duck waiting, trying to line up as much damage as humanly possible. Is going to throw down the ultimate, and Larson drops. Excellent setup there. Might be a little bit better for Rogue in terms of strength of schedule. Mad Lions into G2 next week for Rogue is a tall task.
Banger after banger, the back-to-back. You love to see it. Rogue versus Mad, summer split. First, we can start roaming the map and getting our bot lane active on the map as we saw.
Inspired getting collapsed on Zanzara. Moving in though onto Larson.
Into the lantern.
Pulled back to the lantern, into the wall. Now immediately slowed up. Nuke Tech says, okay, boys. My time to shine.
That's
Push
the interaction.
Q. The stun to knock him back. It's clean, but the damage isn't quite there to finish Larssen off. It does, however, mean that they have unlimited access to this mid lane. That said, in the meantime,
The XP numbers. Look at Jespla, level 8, Handsoma level 9, Trimby level 6, Promiscu level 7. So Trimby's essentially giving himself up a little bit to get Hans as far ahead as he backs off. He should be pretty safe, whereas Handsoma is essentially taking a tier 2 in White Knight's face because he has no vision. So Astralis need to trade this for something. Push in mid, try and get mid tower tier 1 now because so many members have showed top. Try and bring the Cinder towards mid or bring the bot lane from mid towards bot. Try and get some towers back.
so much control of the map has just been. Look at the vision on the top side as well from Rogue. That is their territory now for as long as they want it to be. Astralis are going to take the mid lane. They've got the Lantern there to get out. But
He doesn't have a QSS yet. He's a level down on Nukeduck, so this Lucian is not very, very powerful going into this third dragon fight, whereas Astralis, it's Ocean Soul. They're giving up the third dragon, so that means Dragon Soul point for Astralis, Ocean Soul, even gold lead. Whichever team can find the right engage first will essentially get the neutral objective whenever they want.
Promiscu flashing the wall. Flash, no! Sama with the collector, so Astralis are going to have to give a little bit of respect to him, and there we go!
There's the I love it! I love to see it! This interaction is amazing. Skarner doesn't want to ult them, but no one's a tank on Rogue's composition, and no one can face check. So Zanzara is basically, he's got 5 targets he can choose from, and only 2 of them have a QSS. How do they break this vision line? They go through mid, try and push the wave in, and then contest afterwards.
Suppressed.
I think that was a bait from Handsoma. I think he tried to bait Zandra's ult there.
That's what he made, but the hook lands. Trimby going to use his QSS as well. White Knight on the front line. Immediately they're going to go for the sleep. That's 2 members, 3 members. Drowsy. Can they get the setup? The follow from Odawamne. He's looking to clean house. Odawamne doing big work as Hansama takes down White Knight. Promiscu has to run for the hills, and Rogue take the fight.
Are they going to get the Baron? The answer is no, but they've stalled the game out long enough and got a couple shutdowns onto the side of Astralis.
Towers. They do have big CS leads in a lot of different places, but much closer game than was anticipated. And now Hansama again. The cooldown is there. It is available. Thresh going to get absolutely obliterated. Now they're backing off, and Promiscu gets taken out.
That was such really cool clips. It looks really good for the picks. The problem is the QSS have come in. They're going on to Trimby. He does have QSS too.
Meganar, Trimby going to be in trouble. QSS not enough. That's the support taken out. Inspired looking for that opportunity. He could probably try to find a single man sleep right now. Not ideal. Traps landing on Odawamne. 6K getting lower. Odawamne, no flash available, but does have the proto belt for himself.
Sleep.
Zanzara, 3K getting lower. They want to burn it down. They need to burn it badly. Inspired. The Trap's kind of zoning him out of the pit. Not sure if it's going to connect. White Knight, though, can try to get a little bit of a distance. The knockback coming in. They've knocked it back. It's clutch. Caitlyn gets it in the end. Neither Smite going to matter. And now Promiscu, he lands the hook. He buys the space for Jessica to retreat, and I cannot believe it, but Astralis
probably would have lost it, so they picked their timing well. The problem is, does seem that Astralis picked up the Baron, and they can push in these mid waves. Handsome's going to get chunks really low now.
Huge damage. The body block coming through in the end there, but it's the power. It's 3-item Caitlyn. She's got the Storm Rager. She's got the rapid fire cannon. Single autos are going to hit like a truck if she gets to charge up that Energizer passive.
Dracos, this is huge for Astralis. They can get full bot side river control if they push in these mid waves. Rogue are going to have to back off. They need to hit 1 hook to win the fight, and here it could be.
This is huge. White Knight does not have Meganar, and he's coming into the fight. Promiscu already caught up. The flash of the wall, not nearly enough, but Cathian Rain is there to finish the job. Astralis now on the retreat.
That's almost like a game-winning hook here. Rogue have a numbers advantage. They still have Odawamne's ultimate, so if Astralis stack up, there could be a big cannon ult here, but I think Astralis have to fight it anyway because they're so strong on this Syndra and Caitlyn.
Larssen off to the side. Maybe they can collapse on the flank. Larssen pushing forward with the coin to give himself a little bit more space. And immediately Odawamne into the pit. They see it. They smell the blood in the water, and Astralis are knocked to pieces. Hansama fearlessly moving forward. He will not get taken down. The scatter. The weak will end him there with the shutdown.
The most important thing here is Odawamne has no flash, Larssen has no flash, Hans has no flash. So if Rogue step up too far, they could lose the fight.
Flash. Hook back, still a Lantern there, but they're going to break the jungler. Trimby instantly going to get one shot as Nukeduck also gets the knockback. Clean play from Nukeduck. Hansama trying to step forward, but they can't walk into that pinch.
Yep, Astralis trade
Inspired, good damage coming in. Moonstone still going to heal the team up if this takes too long, but the same is true for Astralis with the Ocean Soul. Biding our time, waiting. Odawamne off to the side, just in time for the flash to come up, but the flame knocks it back, but still, the sleep comes in and it's clutch. Hansama waiting for the setup. Jessica down, now pouring through the back line. Hansama is unstoppable. It is so much damage. Nukeduck, again, the last man left standing, and Rogue managed to find the fight.
Rogue find the mispositioning on Astralis. There's a bot wave, Dracos. I think they might be able to push an end here. Nukeduck's running for the hills. He's going to be able to TP, but I think Trimby can just cancel this. I think Rogue can push in bot and end, and Astralis mispositioned so hard for this fight.
Mispositions indeed. Nukeduck taken down, the white flag raised, but it's Astralis' white flag in the end. Rogue pushing in, and they will end the game. It was a nail biter. It was closer than it had any reason to be, but at the end of the day, Rogue find the fight that matters when it matters most, and they are going to be able to close out this game.
Yeah, Rogue can't keep getting away with it. We saw this yesterday, same kind of game state, same kind of comp. They did lose in the end, but they kept themselves in the game, and they just punished Astralis' mistakes so much, especially when Jester got caught up before this fight even started.
An incredible finish, most to be certain, from the side of Rogue. At the end of the day,
With this means the Camille can run away with the game. Looks like Caps already had an answer straight away, insta-locks the Zoe, so the poke coming out from the Zoe Lilia is good, but this Camille over side lane is going to be really, really strong if she gets ahead. Crab in your face, what he can do is, if he hits level 4 before you, he can go to the other Crab as well. Exactly. So not only do you lose the Crab, you lose 2 camps. So both junglers pathing into their prior lanes here. We're probably going to see a full clear from both junglers, and then they're going to take the Crabs and look to base, but aggressive trade coming on top side.
Whippo going in, that's going to be the big shield coming in. Adaptive defenses buying time for Wonder, and that's going to do it. The tactical sweep for first blood, and already instant blood on the bottom side as hylissang goes down 2. Are you kidding? Wonder still has to respect the pick, but now we have the Hex Flash coming in. Activating, that's going to be a little bit more damage. Reckless is here, but the Lilia is also on the way. Upset trying to back off as much as he can. Onslaught now used, and they'll retreat, wasting a lot of Jankos' time.
Look at the cross map though, they're going for a top dive. Wonder has no flash. If they hit a stun into CCTP coming in.
Wonder buying as much time as he can. He's going to lock up Whippo. The knockback is not going to connect. Wonder's still alive for now, but he does get taken down, and Fnatic make it out alive.
And that's a good
jump for an engage here, because Mickey has no flash. Selfmade has flash himself as well, so they can get an engage here.
Backing off, waiting for a Hex Flash. It's just going to go down here. Mickey going to get knocked back, hooked, pulled through, and just absolutely one shot.
Here with the ult.
He's got 7.
Might commit to it though.
He sets up the turret to defend himself. It offers a little bit of zone control. You can see it slows down Jankos.
Oh,
he can
no.
flash at any moment. Mickey is very squishy. That's going to be the root. That's going to be the follow-up. Now he's got the Calibrum Q as well. All too easy as Selfmade is going to finish the job.
So much resources from the jungler. They're starting up the Drake, and there's a huge CS differential on this Aphelios, who scales super, super well into the late game. So G2, Fnatic, Whippo flashes in.
Stun. Can disable the turret if he wants to. Leaps in. Now the Camille ult coming out as well. It misses the damage, but the turret's still like down. But now, Next ultimatum, Whippo will be able to game neck and neck. The balance is there, but hylissang, the creep's coming in just in time to body block. But now Selfmade stepping forward. The knockback, Reckless with the sidestep, but he still gets pulled in. He gets punted back under the tower. hylissang in trouble. Oh, Reckless still alive. The body block on the Calibrum Q as well. G2 make it out.
Wow, Mickey runs the same play on Hilly again. Both of his deaths from hylissang, he's been punted back into the tower by Mickey. It really does feel like even just 6 kills onto the clock. Mickey, oh, Wonder he missed his hook shot.
He missed the hook shot. That's disaster. Whippo just gets to finish the job. Adaptive defenses, but it's not enough.
He's already out to a big lead, 20+ CS over Reckless, and he is the focal point of this Fnatic composition.
Yeah, definitely, but look at this top side. There's 4-man, 5-man hovering towards the top side, and we said this before the game was paused, that Fnatic want to play to bot side, and then G2 will struggle to contest, but they're going for 2-man for this dive.
You see, good follow-up, gets the heal back, and Whippo dunks down.
Sleep, maybe they can get a kill.
Sleep, looking for the setup. Cap's already burned his... No, maybe get the follow-up. Sleepy Selfmade, good damage coming from Caps. Niski now in a position to body block. Now the pushback, that is clutch! Niski, right when it matters. Caps, no summoner spells left to pick up, goes for the final flash, but he'll get shut down in the end.
Take account of what happened. Whippo won the top side, Niski and Selfmade won mid, and the Upset and hylissang got so many plates in bot. The Herald will come in, and I think this tower will die. But I think that Upset just picked up bot tower just in time, so he got the first tower goal.
He is so incredibly far ahead of the clock. He is shredding through this objective, and Fnatic are set up for success. This is 13 minutes
either, but you can see Upset move towards the top side, bot tower's down. Can G2 find the pick?
Hook lands, interrupts the hook shot.
TP behind.
Selfmade there, but he doesn't have a lot of mana. The follow-up potentially here. Caps lands the sleeping trouble bubble from downtown.
G2 in trouble.
Whippo on the flank. Eyes on Upset as well. He's been exhausted. Niski in the midst of everything. Whippo off to the side. Maybe G2 can find the collapse. Hook shot, wall dug, but he dashes over. He turns back, and he takes down Reckless. That was personal. Upset now set up to throw down some damage. A brief pause as Mickey runs for the hill, but that's going to be at the threaded volley. The kill for Selfmade. This is...
There's less brush to work with too, but now G2 just sprinting at Whippo.
Look at them again. Another 4-man play towards bot side. Mickey's even catching midway, but Whippo has ult. He has no flash. The sleep's coming in.
Bit of a sleep. Unstoppable now as he goes into the tower, but Wonder following up. Whippo's still very tanky, but there's more than enough damage to finish the job. That's the shutdown, but the one-for-one trade back.
Oh, it's a horror for G2 again.
2 turrets for Fnatic and a kill and a turret for G2. That mid turret also falling. Gives Fnatic so much control over this middle lane. And I'd have to ask our observers to bring up the gold on these individual players because that is absolutely crucial. You see still the 800 lead maintained here by Upset. And the top side of the map too, Whippo.
So many individual plays, so many individual mistakes, but here we see the benefit. As they've been testing their limits, they're finally prepared for this matchup versus G2. They're winning out in so many of these individual trades and so many of these individual plays as they trade their top tower for their third Drake of the game.
And this whole split long, Fnatic have been very confident in their play, you know, on social media, saying that this is the way they want to play. They're going to continue to commit to it, and you're seeing that pay off here.
This Baron.
Yeah, Upset has Crescendo, so it's down below 5K.
Moving slowly. Mickey's not even going to see it. They're going to get Hillsang waiting in the bush. Maybe they get a pick to follow up, but are you kidding me? Fnatic, they're going to look to grab a little bit more. Lantern coming in a little bit late. Mickey punted back. Hillsang maybe overstaying here, but Upset has the perfect setup. If he swaps to Graviton, he can get the CC follow-up to kick a fight off. Wonder just going to get deleted. Oh no, this is not a fight that G2 can afford to take. Whippo into the back line. My God, the 1,000-pierced bear just shredding through G2.
Whippo's just an absolute machine. Jankos is looking for it, but Nitsky over the wall.
Wide glide, and that's all it takes. Revenge for Fnatic and rebirth as Upset makes his mark on this team, and Whippo shreds through the fight.
All that's left are the former Fnatic members, Caps and Reckless, while Fnatic with this 20-minute Baron are just blitzing down that top tower, and Caps, he's looking for more, but he's in trouble.
Selfmade pulling back, Reckless flashing forward. You can't do that. Get him in, and he makes it work anyway on the 1-for-1.
TB's coming in. Fnatic don't want to stop here. Whippo joins the fight. Can he catch Caps? He does have the
that's
flash.
a fast bear.
Sleepy, Caps. Oh, he's gonna starts with the W, waiting to get anything else down. He goes out, he comes back in, and he goes down. Wonder also gonna use his TP in that instance. Tactical sweep not gonna connect. Whippo now stepping forward. That's gonna be the stun. Mickey on the way in. But still, Wonder going to be able to back off. Hillsang coming in to back up Whippo if necessary. But finally, after minutes back-to-back of fights.
Go for the base. G2 don't have any wave clear, so if they base too late, they can look for this tier 3. I think they're going to drop the Infernal Soul perhaps and just try to go for the Nexus.
Yeah, I mean, Fnatic, they have a cannon minion. They've got a full wave here. G2, you have to recall. Yes, there's an Infernal Soul on the map, but Fnatic aren't going to stop.
I think they're going to try and pick up the Drake before they try to base, but I think Fnatic might be able to run it down. The Baron is off, so they could try and turn down here, use the Teleold, use Whippo's Volibear to try and get in this fight, but I think they're too late. Looks like they're trading an inhib for the Infernal Soul.
I don't think Fnatic knew that no one based from G2. It was just Mickey, but yet
trying to look for an engage. They have to hit a hook. That's why he flashes over.
Hook hits Wonder. He can flay him back over the wall. Pull back. He's waiting for his opportunity. In goes Whippo. The rest of G2 peeling back as much as they can. The flash is out to safety. It's flawlessly played. G2 on the retreat, but Upset is now hunting. He will not connect on the ultimate, and it's a brief break, but no, the wall. Yanko's just barely able to make it out in time as the walls are certainly closing.
Whippo, he's looking for some kind of TP. He's going to base here and make sure his TP has the home guards. Hillsang is looking for some kind of fight.
They're just going to one-shot Hillsang to kick things off. They're going to pull off the Baron. Upset fishing for the ultimate, but it will not connect. It's Wonder into the backside immediately to try to take down Selfmade. Mickey's there as well. This fight is split. It's Whippo on the backside versus 3 members of G2, but Whippo refuses to go down. The sleep coming in, but is it enough? No, Gargoyle Stone Plate, baby. Whippo's living as the wall comes in. Selfmade looking to ride home to victory as Jankos is going to get taken out by Upset. Fnatic poised to take the Baron and maybe even the game.
Caps had no mana for the fight, and Whippo had way too much HP. Again, the man cannot be stopped. The Sterix Stoneplate combination is absolutely insane. Fnatic, they don't need a Baron. They don't need the Dragon Soul. They're going for the Nexus.
Yeah, Fnatic definitely outscaled there. Whippo 1v3 in the backline. Looks like Fnatic's going to take this game in 28 minutes.
And I cannot believe it, but Fnatic coming back for revenge. They are certainly look like a reborn lineup.
Really good game from Fnatic, I think. They threw so many